All right, this is the Jump In podcast, episode 4, I believe. And joining us is Li Joe, which presumably stands for Long Island. And we're missing another person who can give a shit about Kim. But we're missing Logan, which is unfortunate. He's sick. So we're not going to have the legit British accent. Anyway, we don't have much time, so we're just going to go, get right into it. And we're going to start interviewing Joe about his experience at Winter Brawl and all that. And what do you guys want to talk about? You want to talk about Winter Brawl first, or you want to talk about this Alex update?
It's up to you guys. I'm down for however you guys want to roll.
Well, I'm gonna release. We're recording this right now, and I'm gonna release it like an hour later from when we actually recorded it. And let's talk about the Alex stuff so we can get that out of the way and have our videos actually relevant and not like 2 weeks late. All right. So recently, Capcom released that they said, well, they didn't give us a date yet, and that's what everybody wants,
Yeah. Oh, right. I was gonna ask, like, when does this come out? Because they said it's March. Right? It says March update. It's March right now, motherfucker.
What is it? March 11th.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're almost halfway through. You don't have much time.
It's the anniversary of the Japanese earthquake. Please be respectful. Okay, anyway, right? So Alex is coming out in Street Fighter 5, and no date, but they released some information about his V skill, his critical art, and also they released some info on some kind of indirect balance changes. Most notably, pre-jump frames. As of now, generally there are 3. I think Zangief and Birdie are different, right?
Yeah. I think they have 4 to 5, and 4 now on 5, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
And it got changed from 3 to 4 for everybody else.
Yeah, that's actually a huge implication, right? That's a huge implication, I think.
Like, I mean, we were actually talking about this today. Now don't you think it makes like command grab characters a little bit better?
Yeah, exactly. That's my thought.
It definitely makes Laura a little better, Mika a little better. Right? Am I thinking correctly? Right?
No, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like Laura, all of her setups, if you hold up and she does like stand medium punch, you get hit out of the air. But now some of her setups, you will actually just get hit grounded. You get fucked up.
Yeah. I was thinking that this is actually well. First of all, like I was happy because I was like, okay, because a lot of people they're just like holding up as a defense mechanism, and then I don't know. My timing's not that bad, Like I would hit people, but they would be airborne, and then they'd get out of there, right? But it's kind of like an indirect nerf if you kind of think about it, right? Like this game doesn't have a lot of defensive options to begin with,
right?
And so now like your jump out of there option is not there. I mean, people did do it, right? Am I wrong?
No, people. That's what you do against grapplers. Like you just guess. It's just a 50-50,
Yeah. It's also weird though that they didn't change the jump forward frames.
Right.
It's only jump up and jump back.
Right.
Because jumping forward is being offensive, son.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe something people should do anyway. Like because it's better than jump back, right? Because jump back, you don't get to punish anyone doing command throw. You just like, I jumped.
Yeah,
that's it.
I mean, I've been like, especially like against Birdie and Laura, I've been trying to obviously hold up to to be able to punish the whiffed command grab. But now you're saying in certain setups where it's going to be harder to hold up or up back, that now I got to potentially hold up forward, and it's kind of like almost eliminating the risk of the command grab.
Yeah, there's not a good punish most of the time.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Them, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You kind of hedge your bet, right? Because you don't want to get hit grounded by like a full ground combo, but at the same time, you want to leave the ground a little bit earlier, so you hold up forward, and you get to punish. Yeah, that does make a little bit of sense. I mean, from a Capcom perspective, like I really think that this is something they've already thought of, especially in this game. Like everything you think of, everything cheap you think of, they've already thought of it, right? And they've already implemented some kind of measure against it. So this is something I could see them, actually thinking about.
I hope.
I mean, I just hope it doesn't really. Hopefully it doesn't do that much, and the best part is that frame traps will be more legit, and hopefully bad things don't happen, such as grapplers are the best characters now.
Yeah, No,
I really hate grapplers. So
I hate grapplers so much, but I don't think they're gonna be the best in this game just because I don't. Just their mobility doesn't really back it up in the long run. I think in the long run, mobility is king.
What do you guys think about Birdie? Because I thought he was kind of just gonna go off into the sunset, you know. But then he's still good. He's still used a lot nowadays.
I don't know.
Nowadays, it's like fucking 2 months old. What am I talking about? Yeah.
I don't think he sucks. You know, like I think he has. Well, the only thing again, kind of like Long was saying, he does lack some mobility, I guess, but he has, you know, the headbutt thing. He has a lot of things that move him forward, and he's got some armor on some things. He's got some damn good buttons.
Right.
He does damage. He's kind of well versed, I guess, for a grappler. I think he's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of liken him to like Honda. Like he does a mad damage, right? Mm-hmm. But you have to like let him do that damage.
Yeah,
you know.
You think so?
That's how I think so. I mean, I don't think he can really force his will on you unless you're maybe like another immobile character.
Oh, shit.
I think it's one of those situations where like you either go all in on him, like you either go ham on him because his defense isn't that good. Like just like most characters, if you don't have a DP or anything, your defense is very guessy. Or you could just you either like stay really far or go in on him. You don't stay mid range where that's his best range, right? He just presses buttons.
Well, I mean, like as you guys know, I play Bison, and I find it really difficult because first of all, like my walk speed is non-existent, right? So I just have dash and I have jump. And so, I guess, I mean, good players. I mean, everyone's going to talk about how good his dash is, but good players will always punish it for the most part, right? And so then I have just this distance and then this distance, which is very easy to react to. And Birdie's anti-air is like a perfect anti-air, right?
Right.
Oh yeah, down medium punch, the Mohawk.
Yeah.
You get hit and then like fall into a
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, like I find him really good, and I don't, as of now, I haven't found out an answer for fucking Soda Can. So Soda Can is there.
Oh, you just have to let him do it. Yeah. I mean, if he wants to, he just gets V gauge for free. Like that's one thing. He kind of has like a zoning in that you can't just let him have free V gauge. You know, you have to go at him eventually.
Like I really like how Moons is playing. I haven't seen a lot of his games, but I can definitely comment that his playstyle is like really clean. So
yeah, that's even when he started playing Street Fighter 4 and then he kind of dove into Marvel, everyone always says the same thing. Like he plays super clean.
I mean, it looks clean, like when he's playing, you know? Yeah.
And he's my training. He lives 10 minutes away from here. We were actually just playing before I came here. Nice. Well, yeah, but before I came home. He plays very like the information that runs through his head as far as the knowledge on the frames and him being plus and what he's able to do after. That's kind of like sometimes he argues with me because he'll be like, "What? I was +3. Why would you press the button?" I'm like, "Well, what? I'm gonna tell you." You know, that's how his brain processes everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's really good, man. He's really good in this game. So
yeah, like I'm curious on how he does against Birdie or his opinions on it. So let me know.
I shall.
Yeah.
No, I could totally see that from Moons. But I played him in Marvel. It's weird actually just playing Moons in Marvel because he doesn't play like a Marvel player. He's not a scrub. He doesn't. He's very, very fucking disciplined. Like he doesn't mash. I'm like, are you sure you're a Marvel player? Like, it's really weird. Like you're respecting me a lot right now. So I can totally see the way he plays in Street Fighter 5. Also, he's very respectful, like of your advantage. You know, he won't press anything unless he has to.
Yeah, he knows, man. He knows when he can press, when he shouldn't press, and you know, like the vice versa. He really knows. So,
how did he do yesterday at
Yesterday he actually got second at next level. He lost to Native Impact, the same guy that I lost to, and then who did he lose to first? I don't remember. He lost to
a grappler.
I don't remember. Native Impact. I don't know why I can't remember. He beat Arturo because I lost to Arturo as freaking usual, and I don't remember who else he lost to actually. But he got second.
I gotta check out those videos because it seems as of now that I don't know how to say his name. Galtu, Galtu. There's a bison.
The online bison, right? He has some. I've seen him.
Yeah, him and Moons, like those are the two bisons where I feel I can like watch and actually learn stuff. Other bisons are kind of just gambling with teleports or with dashes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you guys think about Alex? Are you guys excited about it?
Long, want to go first?
It's just, I'm gonna be honest. He's a dude. He's just a dude to me. Like, all right, he throws people, and he's a dude. He's blonde, but I don't know. From reading the description on his V trigger, I can't understand what it actually does. I have to actually see what it does. It says it parries something, and then it crumples them, or guard crushes them. Basically, Alex's V trigger is a charge up move, and it can parry attacks, and then if you charge it up fully, it guard crushes. So presumably you get a full combo or a free hit. That sounds kind of cool, right?
It kind of sounds like Mika's dropkick, right?
Right, yeah.
Sort of.
The pictures look like Zangief's Stand Fierce.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna punch him, and it's just and it's actually a clothesline. I mean, sure, it's different. It's not like other characters have it, so hopefully it's...
I wonder if he can do it multiple times, like how Gief can do multiple tandem engines for whatever reason. That's so
super
stupid.
Broken, by the way. Super broken.
That's so stupid. What do you guys think about Gief's V trigger? Tell me what you really think.
I have actually yet to play a seriously competent Gief, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't. I have a lack of Gief, lack of Fong experience out of probably the most to cast. So I'm not sure. I mean, I know if you're at a certain distance and he sucks you in and you're blocking, you could actually like press a button and it'll hit him as you're getting sucked in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. But obviously, if you're pressing a button and you get sucked in, you do like this kind of animation.
Yeah.
So you can't really do anything. But there's a certain animation, like if you're blocking and it sucks you in, if you mash jab, it hits him out of it.
Okay. Wow.
I think. Don't quote me, everybody, on that.
Okay.
Try yourself. I'm pretty sure.
Well, actually, yes, it's Friday over here, which means yesterday was UBCon, and Dashia was playing against Zangief online on the stream, and every time that Zangief did his V trigger, Dashia would be mashing stand jab with Laura. So
it worked.
It worked.
Oh wow!
Even though it's not like he's pressing jab and then he continues to press jab. He's like pressing jab, but then Laura, the jab doesn't come out, and she gets sucked in, and then the jab comes out once she reaches him. So I was thinking, okay, maybe that's how they. Because I mean, even though it looks really stupid and looks really broken, I mean, Capcom for sure had to look over.
Yeah,
it, right?
they must have thought this is stupid. They must have thought, all right, he can't just do this 4 times around for free, right?
Yet he does.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Anyway, but Alex's V trigger might be like that. I guess that'd be interesting. But other than that, I don't know. I mean, he's a dude.
For me to use it, I mean, I don't really care about how characters look. For me to use him, he has to be like quick. I mean, that's the reason I don't play grapplers. Like, I just like quick characters. If he has a cross up, even better. Like he just has to be quick, and then if he's fun to play, that's all I care about. Like, I don't know where all these like. Well, actually, I do, because they took like a poll on who's your favorite Street Fighter character and everything. But who the hell's voting for our Mika? And
it's Japan. Don't blame us. Don't blame the USA. That's Japan.
I don't know. I don't know about that. Think of all the weebos.
Yeah, I don't really have much care for, and obviously you guys know I love Third Strike to absolute death, but I find Alex to be like kind of dry. I'm like, whatever, it's Alex. Yeah, but I don't really care for Alex. Well, I'm personally waiting for Urien, who's actually my favorite Street Fighter character ever.
Wow. Yeah. All right.
Urien, Rolento, and Sagat are my 3 favorite Street Fighter characters ever.
I feel you on Rolento.
Yeah, cool ass characters.
Did you play him in Ultra?
So Rolento, yeah, when he first dropped, like I remember when Kamo Fiend was flying around and he had, Ultra on demo, I was like, oh, I'm using Rolento. Right. And then when he came out, I used him a little bit, And I was just like, I don't know, like I already invested, and I didn't really take the game that serious, and I didn't really like the game at that point to continue to take it seriously to learn a whole nother character. So I was like, he's cool, but I'm just gonna stick to jumping back and throwing fireballs, and when you jump, I'm gonna DP, and that's it. Because I really didn't want to invest in the time into him or the game much. So, but I did like the character a lot. I liked watching him. I liked watching Angel actually use him. Yeah, Moons used him too actually. Nemo as well. Yeah. So but yeah, I never really got around to seriously like using him again because at that point I was like, oh whatever, it's Street Fighter 4. I don't really care anymore.
Alrighty, so we are talking to this year's winner overall, 2016 champion of Street Fighter 5. How do you
Unbelievable.
Feel? How do you feel, Joe?
Oh my god. Well, I was completely shocked that I won. I was stressing out again. Yeah, my god. But you know, we actually here on the whole Northeast Long Island area, dude, we really try to grind this game, and every beta we were playing. So I was pretty confident that I was going to do okay. Like I was like, I hope I can get top 8, but I definitely didn't necessarily think I was going to win the whole thing, especially after Julio waxed me 3-1. You know, and then and they were good players. Julio was there, Art was there, Champ was there. You know, a bunch of my friends were there that I know are good that I could lose to. But it was definitely cool to actually win something again. I haven't been top 8 since like 2012 or 2011. It was another Big E event. I think it was NEC in 2011 or 2012 where I was top 8 for Street Fighter 4. That was like the last time. So it was cool to, you know, like be in the top 8 again, and I of course obviously win it. So then obviously the first Street Fighter 5 major, you know, to win. It was definitely important to me, and I hold the win near and dear to my heart, actually. So.
Would you say that it's related to Street Fighter 5 and it being a new game and you being much more motivated? Because Street Fighter 4 was, I mean, come on, 8 years, 6 years, or whatever, right? I mean,
yeah. And it was exactly like SF4. You know, like I played the game. I traveled everywhere for the first like 2 years. I went to Japan like twice for the game. You know, and then I was like I don't really care anymore. So and the fact that it is new, like that sparks a whole lot in me. But I also I like the game so far. Like I do enjoy playing the game. I enjoy my character, and I enjoy learning about the game. And never in my career, whatever you want to call it, of playing fighting games, was I ever like seriously heavily into reading frame data and like really learning stuff and writing down shit in my phone. Now, dude, I know frame data. There's notes in my phone. You know, I've never rewatched a match that I've played. I actually try to avoid any video of myself on the internet at all times. I can't stand watching them, be it playing or interviews. But for the first time ever, I was rewatching top 8 matches, even if I won, trying to see, you know, what I did wrong, you know, how I got hit, you know, certain setups that I got hit by, things that I adapted to either too late or didn't adapt to at all. So, like, I mean, I don't know. It's like a whole bunch of stuff, man. And I'm not sure why, an exact reason why I have this, you know, strong drive to be good in the game, but it's definitely there.
I would say that I can see it. I can see how much you really like this game, and the whole. I like how most of the public is now saying frame data is really important, and there's a bunch of tutorials on how to read frame data.
Yeah, how to read it. Yeah,
there's a lot of videos by people that probably can't read frame data, but like want to make the video. But I think it makes this game so much easier to understand, which means it's much more enjoyable. Watching replay matches, the execution barrier, even though there's a good and bad side to it, the good side would be that like for example in Street Fighter 4, if I wanted to test out like a Viper setup, I can't do it because I can't do Tiger Knee, burn, whatever it's called, right? But in Street Fighter 5, I can do pretty much everything. So like I can test it out easily.
That's true. I never thought of that. Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, I haven't found one situation that I couldn't emulate yet in training mode. So
that's actually, I hadn't even thought of that. That's really smart. A good way to look at it.
No, yeah.
Beforehand, like I would depend on like online training mode, and I'd ask a friend to like sign on so we can test it together. Hopefully, he can do what I can do. You know, when Street Fighter 5, we're like, man, get the hell away from me! I can do this shit.
That was one of the first things I noticed. I was like, dude, this is gonna be weird because of the 3-frame leniency. You'll never see anyone miss a combo ever again, unless it's like they're really, really nervous or whatever. But everyone can do everything. It still happens once in a while, but like if you want to do something, you're gonna do it. It's like you can, if you want to punish something, it's like one frame punishes are actually 3 frame punishes in this game, right?
Yeah.
So you're never ever gonna miss that. That's why in Street Fighter 4, frame data was really important, but it wasn't as important because not everyone could reach that level where it was important. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, I could punish Balrog's 3 frame dash straight with a 3 frame move if I'm godlike, but most people aren't godlike, right? Mm-hmm. So, but in this game, everyone's godlike in that sense.
Hella cocky people coming. Isn't it funny how like the big tournament that you win, like it's a tournament that you like you didn't really necessarily like stress over, you know? Like in my experience, that's how it goes. Like every tournament where I'm like I gotta practice like whatever 5 hours a day every single day. I don't win that shit, you know? Like like I do okay or whatever. Yeah. But it's like it's just as long as you keep playing and it's in your mind, you know, in the back of your mind, I guess.
Yeah, I think it is a big mental piece to it. Like you said, it is a very big mental piece. I usually go into games, especially now. Like I even go into the way I play them totally different. I try to stay like calm and cool and collected while I'm playing. Like try to keep a nice even keel tone. Dude, usually back in the day if I won, I fucking get up, I throw my stick, I stand up on the chair, I'd be like, "Get this fucking guy out of here." And now like I'm very calm. Like even during the top 8, I think I got up once and did something like, you know, but I wasn't too crazy, but like even the last hit when I won. Yeah, like exactly, yeah. But even like that last hit, like, everybody else got up and I was like, I'm not moving until it says KO. Like I think going anywhere.
I think it's just growing up.
Maybe it is. Yeah.
I think when I was like early 20s, I would get so salty or I would get overexcited. But now I'm just like, if I win, I'm like, oh yeah, I did that. But I think that just might be like a maturity thing overall. You know, older people tend to be less, you know, dramatic about stuff.
Yeah. So I think that's kind of helped me out. 'Cause like it really helps me focus on playing, you know what I'm saying? Not really worry about what's going on around me or, you know, people or crowd or whatever, screaming, yelling, you know, it's just me and who's ever sitting by my side and just the game, you know?
Right.
There's one reaction that you can't control though. It's like when you like win something like just barely and then you like just stand up, you know, hella quick. Like you can't do that. That's no matter how old you are, you're always going to be doing that. Okay. Who was your most difficult match at Winter Brawl?
Definitely Julio. Besides Julio, then probably Champ.
Yeah, I mean, there's that clip online of you throwing him like 800 times in the corner.
So it's all a third strike, baby. It's all a third strike.
But I mean, like technically speaking, couldn't he like quick stand?
Just don't quick stand. Right? Yeah, he just didn't have to quick stand. I mean, because that would obviously thrown off my timing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I would have whiffed the throw and be like, okay, he didn't get up quick, whatever, and then attempt a meaty setup or, you know, something else after that. But he just didn't have to quick get up, and then he would have been okay. That's it.
That was pretty much what, like 4 throws, 5 throws?
Yeah, 4. I think it was 4. 4 and a shimmy.
Dude, those.
Let's make a new word for shimmy, please. Like
yeah, I actually. I'll say it now. I do not like hearing the word shimmy. I said it.
It just sounds stupid. Like
yeah, I don't really
the
like
word
it.
itself. It's not that it's overused. It's that it sounds stupid. And the first time you hear it, it sounds stupid. Why can't we just have another name for it?
Yeah, it's definitely not my favorite thing to say. I always like, because again, I hate to bring this up, but I obviously played Third Strike for like half my life. So like, I just say like when the game first came out, when the betas came out, and we figured out that that was actually a thing, like punishing the whiff throw was kind of back. And I just be like, bro, you just got your shit Third Strike, Tommy. And they just be like, oh yeah, Third Strike player, blah blah blah. You got your shit Third Strike.
Yo, that shimmy was sick, bro.
I hate that. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the word shimmy. I said it. Whatever. It's over. Now everybody knows.
Walk in, walk out. I mean, shit. There has to be one word. It has to be like
just
a one
throw
word.
bait. I mean, you could say anything. You know, throw bait. You know, fake. It could be anything.
Jode him. You jode him.
Jode him. Yeah, there you go. No, but for reals, throws are so good. At the same, they're bad, but at the same time they're very good.
Yeah.
Because they're hard to tech. Because you don't want to tech. Like every last bit of you does not want to press anything, but you have to, right? You have to eventually. It's fucked up. No, but for reals, throws are so good. At the same, they're bad, but at the same time they're very good.
Yeah.
Because they're hard to tech. Because you don't want to tech. Like every last bit of you does not want to press anything, but you have to, right? You have to eventually. It's fucked up.
Natural segue. Okay, so I mean, we talked about Alex already. Now let's talk about the throw changes that will happen at some time in March that we don't know yet.
Oh, the option select removal.
Yeah. So I don't know about you, but these are my fingers when I throw. I'm doing this when I'm throwing.
No,
I'm not option select. I'm not option selecting anything. I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I throw like 3 times when I attempt it. You know.
The option select is actually really hard to do if you think about it.
It is. Yeah.
It's very hard. It's not it might be practical in very edge case scenarios, but as like a general tech tool, it's not practical because you lose 3 frames of teching just trying it. Because if you get thrown out of normal or whatever, you're automatically thrown. If you miss time the inputs, if you don't do it perfectly, like a jab, skip a frame, and then throw, you're gonna get thrown. So it wasn't that good in the sense that it was fucking hard to do consistently.
Yeah, I actually never even attempted to try it, but wasn't there a way to make it easier by mapping a button? Am I wrong?
I don't know.
No, it is easier that way, but it's still hard to do.
It's still hard. Yeah, it's still hard.
Yeah. So like, I mean, I won't say I'm not like an expert at doing it, but I tried it in training mode for a while, and I had the computer do testing stuff on me, like trying to test my own timing against their timing. It was not easy at all. Mm-hmm. So I think this is a non-issue. It's cool. I see why they're doing it because they want you to play a very specific way. They don't want you to get away with any kind of like executionally advanced stuff where you can outplay the system or whatever. But at the same time, it's like, if you left it in there, I don't think it would make that much of a difference. It would reward a tiny portion of the player base, but it's whatever to me.
Well, I mean, actually, before we even continue, let's talk about what the changes are so that people that don't know about it do know what the hell we're talking about. Alrighty, so via capcomunity.com, throw escape change. If you push buttons during the normal throw delayed tech window, you are unable to escape throws for 2 frames. Prevents using light attacks to option select with throw escapes. If you execute specific special moves during the normal throw delayed tech window, you're unable to escape throws. And these include V skills, V triggers, V reversals, critical arts, and moves that they have categorized or something that have been set individually. I don't know what moves those are, obviously.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm hoping, because a throw isn't listed here, so I'm hoping that like just when you throw, like I press throw like 3 times. I'm not trying to cheat the system. I need to fucking tech this throw, so that's how I feel, right?
No, I think you'll be fine. Basically, what they want you to do, like if you just think about it in a very generalized way, is just you have to be trying to throw them when they throw you. That's all. That's the best way to look at it. Mm-hmm. If you're trying to tech something, just pretend you're trying to throw them too, and you have to take, you're taking that risk. If you're gonna whiff, that's on you.
Well, I mean, obviously that's the design of it, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing either. The only thing the first thing that I thought about was that I press throw more than once every time I throw. So as long as that's not affected, I'm all fine with it. I mean, I don't know who found out the jab option select thing, but the person that brought it up to light to the Japanese public was old school CVS2 champion Ino. Yeah, and he recorded videos, like a lot of videos of him doing it, and if I recall, if I translated it correctly, he said that like, Capcom, please take this out. This has room to break the game and make it not fun.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I mean, he's a technical monster already, so maybe he can do it a lot. But I mean, as I was trying it, like the weird thing is when you do it, my recorded dummy would do it, and then I would tech the throw, but only certain like tech timings would get teched. sometimes I would actually I would just get thrown and then I wouldn't tech anything at all.
No, yeah, because you have a small window to do it. Because it takes up 3 frames, right? Because you have to do 1 frame for the jab, which doesn't count as a tech at all. And another frame you have to skip, and the third frame is when you have to press the tech. Yeah. But you have to do that after you get thrown. You can't do it before you get thrown because you'll get thrown. Yeah. So you only have a small window. That's why it's so hard to do.
I mean, it's not really relevant anymmer, I suppose. Whenever it is.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just gone now. Like.
we just wasted like 10 minutes.
Yeah. No, I mean, it was interesting to talk about. I like that.
Yeah. All right.
Let's just hope no one masters it for final round. How about that?
Yeah. There you go.
Who's going to final round anyway? I know the Mad Catz crew is going, but and Reiketsu and Graham Wolf, old school player, back. He's back, baby.
He's back.
Mr. Wolf is coming.
Yeah.
I know a lot of I'm going. Moons is going. I know Justin's obviously going. I'm sure Filipino champ. I'm pretty sure. I think Eduardo's going. I think Eduardo's going.
He hasn't been playing lately. Well, at least his stream hasn't been on often. So.
I know. I spoke to Larry briefly. I don't want to give away any numbers, but it's quite the pre-reg list for Street Fighter V.
Cool. That's sick.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's cool knowing that you really have no idea who's gonna win. You know?
Yeah,
and you know that even though these players are good, you know that they can get fucked up by some team.
Oh no, yeah, there's definitely a chance. Yep, there's definitely a chance. There's definitely a chance.
No, I was gonna bring that up as a topic. Like I feel like Street Fighter 5, even though it rewards the better player most of the time, I think at the very highest echelon of play, it's very high variance. Like anyone can win because there are so many situations where it's just a 50-50. If someone's next to you, it's a 50-50. I don't care how fucking good your reactions are. It's a 50-50, you know? You're going to press throw or you're not.
Yeah.
Pretty much, right? Like even if you're like some scrub and you're next to me, I'm like, oh shit. Like I can totally get hit right now or I can get thrown. It's scary.
Yeah, it is scary.
Yeah, and it makes the game more exciting. KM Blue River versus F Champ, and at first when I saw the results, I was like, for sure stage, right? For sure, because when you watch the exhibition match, you were like, there's no way that he can win, and then the tournament happened.
The tournament did happen.
Yeah.
Wait, so how was it live, Joe?
It was all right. I'll be honest. I like Ryan. You know, I've known Ryan for a while now. I think I met Ryan like 2009 or 2010 or something.
That
before Ryan was even Ryan.
Yeah, before he was F champ.
Yeah,
before
exactly.
He was Filipino champ.
Yeah, exactly. When he was just Ryan.
Vallejo Ryan.
Yeah. And again, like I know Ryan plays his role, and he plays his role extremely well. You know what I'm saying? Like, his persona, what he does in the community, he does it, and he does it well. And, I mean, it's obviously given him great success, so I gave him all the power. But sitting there in the room and, like, having to watch that happen, dude, I left. I was like, I can't watch this anymore. Like, it was actually, like, making me uncomfortable. I'm like, I can't do this.
Oh, my God.
Are you talking about the exhibition or the grand finals?
No, more about the exhibition now. Like, I was like, two things are going to happen. And, oh, by the way, side note, I've known Kane for a while, too. Have no issue with him whatsoever. Know some people, you know, aren't the biggest fan of his. Always been a kind gentleman to me. So, you know, whatever, that's on the side also.
Right.
I was like, all right, two things are going to happen. He's either gonna knock Champ's teeth out, or he's gonna kill this whole room. Like, we're all going down. Because the way I was looking at it is like, this entire room is just like, that's how it felt. That it was all these people against KBR. You know what I'm saying? Because everything Ryan did, Ryan obviously had the crowd in his pocket. You know what I'm saying? So Kane felt all of that. Not only does he have Ryan talking all this shit, giving him games, yelling in his face, talking to him mid-match, doing all sorts of theatrics, but he has the crowd completely buying into everything. You know, so it was like the whole room versus Kane. And I was like, I have to go. I can't do this anymore.
Why don't you sit next to him, bro?
I walked. Come on, man. Okay. Do the thing Haggard does. Do the thing Haggard does.
Real life.
But yeah, I left the ballroom. I was like, okay, I gotta get something to eat or something. I can't watch this anymore. And then after he won, I remember we were watching, and I was like, guys, Kane's gonna win. And they were like, he's not gonna win. I'm like, he's gonna win. Watch. And then sure enough, he won, and I was like, I told you guys he was gonna win. It was like poetic justice at its finest. Whatever you want to call it. Karma, this, that, the other thing. And people think that Ryan may have lost on purpose.
No, he didn't.
I do not. I was like, there is no way
he didn't.
Ryan Ramirez, after all that shit, lost the tournament to Kane Blue River. There is no way in hell. I do not believe he threw it for a single second. Not at all.
No, I've lived with him for years. I can tell. I can tell when he's serious and when he's choking. All right, so yeah, the exhibition, I was like, this is the most F champ I've ever seen Ryan. I've lived with him for years, and I was like, I've never seen him get this bad. It was entertaining to me because I was at home sitting in the comfort of my but I was like, holy shit, this is fucking crazy. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if
What if Kane just punched him or something?
Yeah, if anything happened, if Kane shot the room, I would be like, I mean, all right.
It was justified. It was justified.
I'm telling you, dude. I was like, guys, everyone pack your shit. We're getting out of here.
We're an endangered species right now. But yeah, when Ryan lost in the tournament, I also wasn't very surprised. I was surprised in that Ryan should have won on, technically, but at the same time, I've known Ryan to choke a lot in Marvel tournaments because his team is very like execution based. So any kind of nerves that even graze you, it's gonna fuck you up because you mess up that team once, like your whole team dies. Yeah. So I wasn't really surprised he lost. Like he always misses inputs when he flies or whatever. But at the same time, it's like, holy shit! Like I know he didn't throw that at all, 100%. He didn't throw that.
I agree with you all the way. I'm like, there's no way Ryan. Did you guys know Ryan? He did not throw that.
No. It was entertaining though. It was very entertaining.
It was cool. What did he say after the match? I actually don't recall what he said. Because I remember he had the mic, but I don't remember what Ryan said.
He said like he has no choice but to be humble or something along those lines.
Oh really? I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either. Yeah. I mean, at that point, I don't know what do you do.
Well, I mean,
what do you say? Who?
If the FGC was, if we had managers, I would have fired Kane's manager, and I would have said like, you shouldn't have been so nice on the mic, like. Play it up a little bit, like he kind of made you look like a fool the previous day. Like you can't just be all fucking GSP and like just say, "Oh, good game, man. I do this with fans."
It's just not in some people, It's just not in some people.
Some of his tweets are. I mean, he has it in him because some of his tweets.
Well, but I mean, we're talking about the FGC. Everyone's fucking. Everyone has big ass brass balls behind the keyboard. But in real life, it's just a lot different. You just have to accept that.
I do give Kane a lot of credit of his composure throughout the whole event, though.
Yeah,
unreal, dude, unreal. I was blown away during the exhibition, and then finally, even when he won, he was just like, "Okay, put my stick down." Okay, yep, I won. I did it. Okay. Dude, if I would have won, there would have been fucking hell to pay. There would have been hell to pay. My God.
Yeah, I'm sure I'd be the same way too.
Yeah, I probably would have picked up Ryan and the chair. Oh my God. Broke my stick, broke the console, broke the stage, jumped through the projector, everything. Dude. I would have lost my mind.
Let's see here. Going back to Street Fighter V. I don't know if you guys are aware, if a lot of people are aware, but you are an open book online. People can check out your casual matches, your rank matches, and your battle lounge matches. Um,
Cool.
I think cool. At their disposal, basically. Like I think there's like a 2 day time period where like your matches get uploaded, because I think my match online would be like from March the 9th or something, and it's the March the 11th right now. At least that's how I.
Oh, you mean the archive for 2 days? Like they get deleted after 2 days?
No, not. I don't even know if they get. Hopefully they get deleted, but.
Or you mean after 2 days they're all uploaded? Is that what you mean?
The one that is the most recent upload is from 2 days ago.
Oh wow! So you're saying, oh wow, that's crazy.
So I can play right now, and I don't think it's going to be. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think it's going to be online until 2 days later. I mean, that's what I've seen, because I played online a bunch, and then just for fun, I looked up my name, and then I saw it was from like 2 days before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, tech in this game, it's not as wild as other games. There's not like unblockable or anything like that. But I mean, you will. I mean, let's say like you give infiltration a chance to like look at your tendency, your tendencies. Like I don't want him to see that. You know, that's just me. You know, like I don't think it's a big deal to most people. And there's a good point, because you can see Daigo play now anytime you want to, and you can steal and call yourself Daigo or whatever. And laugh at why his name is me. I have no idea.
No, his name is meme. 2 memes, because he represents the FGC. It's appropriate. It's just a bunch of memes.
Or he's just really cocky now. It's all me. Yeah. So I mean, personally, that's how I feel. I want to see how you guys your take on that.
I think it kind of works both ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's there for everyone to use, I guess. So, you know, it depends on how you decide to use the CFN. You know, like, are you going to watch and learn and study for yourself? But granted, someone, like you said, it could be obviously watching, learning, and studying you at the same time. So, I mean, I do think it's cool, but I don't know. I'm not really too concerned about it. I think it's more entertaining than anything, and it's good for the casual player, like, tremendously, that it's all within the interface. You know, they don't have to divert to using their... I mean, everyone knows how to use the computer, but I'm just saying the fact that it's all in one standard area, like, okay, we're going to play Street Fighter V, we can watch some Street Fighter V matches, and then, you know, play some Street Fighter V matches all, you know what I'm saying? It makes it easier and more convenient for, I guess, the casual player, where everything is in one specific area, you know, to play, to learn, all other kind of stuff, and watch. So, I mean, it's cool. I don't really have too much of an issue with it.
Okay. What about you, Long?
I think it's fine. I think it's actually awesome. It was like that in Street Fighter 4 also. Remember?
I mean, Street Fighter 4, you have a choice of uploading your match or not.
Oh, okay. But you could still... But, I guess that's true.
I mean, every top player chose no.
Okay.
No, Capcom, I don't want to do this.
I have no qualms about watching anyone's matches. I mean, it's whatever. It's not crazy or anything. Okay. It's just whatever.
All right, Long. You versus Joe, okay? Fucking Capcom Pro Tour Grand Finals, okay?
Wow. Okay. I'm watching all your matches. I'm watching everything you've ever done.
How much money's on the line right now?
All right, well, we'll just say like, I don't know, $25,000.
Oh,
it's more
my
than that.
God.
It's more than that, bro.
Oh, are you serious?
It's more. It's like
I was aiming high. All right, wow. All right, maybe I should start playing again.
Exactly. Yeah. So,
wow.
So I mean, now does it make a difference?
No, well, no. To me, it doesn't.
Are you serious? No.
No, seriously, it doesn't. To me, it's just like, I mean, that's my fault for playing online in the first place. Why don't I?
We have no choice. There's no arcades right now. You're in San Diego, bro. What are you gonna do?
If I was serious about winning $120,000, I wouldn't. I mean, I would just not play online. Or if I did, I would play differently or play different character. I don't know. It's not that
like it's also not like the internet wasn't around in Street Fighter 4. Like, if you really wanted to watch a match, granted, maybe it wasn't 2 days right away in every single match, but I mean, everyone had archives up of streams and people uploaded things to YouTube. So it's not like the invention of the CFN is the first time we've ever been able to actually watch people play.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, I guess, a little bit more consistent now and easier. Sorry, I keep hitting the wire to my camera. It's a little bit easier now, and again, more consistent to be able to watch the videos. But again, it's not like I wasn't type in Daigo into YouTube, and when Mago was using Sagat in 08, I wasn't typing Mago and watching every single Mago video, and you know what I'm saying? So it's, again, I don't think it's really much different. It's just, very convenient within the interface of the game now. It's not really anything new.
I'm not saying like I don't see the good side in it. I mean, the good side. I mean, I'm using it. I'm using it, so it's not like I don't want to sound like I'm being a hypocrite or anything like that. Like, right now, like Japan is pretty much in the Capcom Street Fighter scene. We're dealing with what you guys have been dealing with years. There's no arcade here, and so basically, in essence, there's not much of a community because you're not meeting up with people as much as you could like in the arcade. So for me, like, I'm going to CFN to find out what I'm not doing or what's pretty good, or if what I'm doing is the right thing, like, because I don't really know. Maybe I'm just playing against a bunch of idiots, and then like I'm mashing throw on their wake up and it always works.
Yeah,
it doesn't. Nice job. It wins now. So yeah, so I see the good side of it, and I do use it. I'm just saying that, like, from a competitive aspect, I mean, in every other high level sport, like, no, you can't go onto like the opposing team's like locker room and be like, hey, what are you guys doing? Oh, that's cool. Peace. I'm out. Like, of course, like you have to keep stuff to yourself. And now I just think that now everyone's pretty much stuck at their house in a way, and even your casual match, your battle lounge matches, those are all recorded as well. I don't know what the limit is, to be honest, and I don't know if you put a password on it. And then, like, is that still uploaded? That's kind of interesting, right?
I actually don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. But just something, food for thought. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, the bigger picture is it only affects like 0.001% of competitive players, and everyone else, it benefits them, right? Because they can just go, oh, I want to watch this guy play. He's probably really good, and that's pretty cool. Like, if I was like a random scrub, I'd be like, oh man, I get to watch this guy play. I can learn from him. That's awesome, So.
Hopefully,
bigger
he doesn't call
picture.
himself a random scrub.
I'm a random scrub.
Capcom enforcing rage quit punishments. Do I have any opinions on this?
I mean, you're the one who gave me the topic. I really don't care about the ranking system.
Yeah, I've actually played, I think, 3 ranked games since the game's been out.
Yeah, I don't really
think. Yeah, I don't play ranked at all. I'd rather play a first of 5 or a first of 10 or whatever, so I can actually learn and understand a matchup. I feel like ranked is just like, okay, you played one game, congratulations. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, like, the game is new. I don't really care how many points are next to my name on the online. I wanna understand my matchups, and I feel like the better way to do that is playing those long sets where you're able to try, you try, oh, I heed to this, I'm just going to try and punish it with this. Who cares? It's not ranked. We're playing a first of 10. It lets you experiment a little bit within the realm of the match, and, potentially, that's my thing about it,
Yeah,
screw a rank.
I feel the same way, but there's certain players or lobbies. I mean, there's going to be lobbies in the new version. That like you must be gold or platinum or whatever to like play me or whatever. So I think that's the only way that it would really matter. But at the same time, not really. Ranked matches are just like look at me matches basically. Right? Like I learned most from first to 10s. I know the I know the Nakali match like inside and out. I played that match like so much, and that was thanks to Battle Lounge, not ranked matches.
Yeah, no, me too. I play first to 10s with Javits over here who uses Nakali also. Angel, he uses Bison. Pat over here, him and I had multiple sets with his Laura. That all helped me learn the match a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Now I just gotta.
Offline or what? Offline?
No, online.
Okay.
Online. But yeah, doing first to 10s, first to 5s, and again, it helps me really understand the match, so I don't get hit by that random setup at final round. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's much easier to train your muscle memory for stuff like that when it's the first to 10 because your thoughts aren't scrambled. You're not like, oh, I just want to beat this guy one time. It's more like I want to train against this particular thing over and over and over until it's drilled in my fucking head. That's why I don't really play ranked either. It's just I feel like it's just it's whatever.
Do you think the stability of the network is getting better? I kind of feel that I'm getting that. I mean, there's in Japan like around 12 a.m. to like whatever 3-4 a.m. or something. Like Like pretty much those are the times where whenever I find someone, like it doesn't list their like points or like or anything. It just lists like dash dash dash, right? Like where's like what the fuck was I going with this? Yeah. Hold on.
So yeah, that's when like the server takes a shit, right? And then it just like it pairs you up with random people, but it doesn't show you their info.
Okay.
All right, but it's still pretty decent. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm finding that I'm actually getting matched up with people that are my same level, and I think overall like I haven't had what's the right term? The lag switch thing. Like that hasn't happened to me yet.
The rollback? The rollback?
I don't know if they've fixed that or anything, or if it's even possible.
I have no idea. It might just be a crapshoot. It just happened to some people, and it just won't happen to some people. I don't know.
I mean, it always happened to me in the very beginning. Like
oh, really?
Like that. And now I don't think I've experienced it. And you know when you set it to like, 1 to 5 stars or 4 and 5 only or whatever. Like in my experience, that doesn't really lead me to another person that has a good connection. They're just putting it there for fun or something like that.
Yeah, that's why I don't really play on like ranked, because it just, you never know like what the connection's gonna be. Like I'd rather play someone locally that I know. Like I hit someone up on like Twitter or something. Hey, are you in California? And I know the connection will be good. Like even if I play like Ryan from NorCal, the connection is awesome. Yeah. So I like playing those kinds of sets rather than just a random person on ranked.
Yeah, I played a couple of sets with Valle, and we're across the country. I mean, it felt okay to me. I'm not sure how it was on his end, but it was definitely bearable. I wasn't like, oh my god, this shit is like, yeah, it really wasn't that bad.
Nice.
I played some people from California, and it was doable. And then I tried to play with Rico the other day, and New York and Japan is obviously much farther. And that was pretty bad. So
that's about double the distance.
Yeah, that makes sense though.
The location definitely matters. Yeah,
that's just physically impossible. That's just
yeah. Shit. These results are like a bit outdated though, but the winner cans results with shit. I don't even know the guy's name.
The annual. Are we talking about Mr. Crimson or whatever?
Yeah. The Laura prayer.
Did you guys watch that? I thought it was pretty all right. Laura, I think, is actually very scary. She's one of the I think she's the best grappler in the game.
Yeah, I think Laura and Mika are. I don't want to say the same character, but they both want to do the same thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They have that kind of like explosive, like, up, I'm in, or up, I grabbed you. Now, honestly, we call them both Street Fighter 4 characters in Street Fighter 5.
No, yeah,
that's what it feels like. It feels like I'm playing 4.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. I feel like Laura and Mika are like the most vortex-based characters.
Yep.
Because all their setups lead into the same thing. Like you have to guess. All right. Oh shit! I guessed 3 times wrong, and that's it.
Yep. Dude, I just lost last night because I got jumped in on once. And I lost. I was like, oh, okay, now here we go. He hit me with some crazy setup. I couldn't tell what the hell was going on. Then he scooped me, then he stunned me, and I died.
Your EX flash kick is not invincible, right?
It's like the second frame or something like that, and it's only like upper body. It's something weird. It can't be used as wake up though.
It's not invincible at all, but upper body is invincible the first 3 or 4 frames.
Yeah,
that's why it's a godly anti-air. But you can't just do it on wake up.
Yeah, you can't do it on wake up. Balance top 5.
Right, yeah, top 5. Like, what do you guys think at this point?
Bison.
Yeah, same here. All right. Next topic. Next topic.
Peace, motherfuckers. I'm out of here. God damn it. The Bison Haters podcast. Is that what this is called? Yeah. As I was telling Joe, Ryu has to be on everybody's list. It doesn't really matter that Ryu was like an honorable character in past games. Like he had to use, somewhat have Shoto skills. I think that doesn't apply in this game. I think this.
Oh yeah, no, I think he's top 3 for sure.
Frame trap, easy frame traps, a good fireball. He has a DP, which is a big deal in this game.
Yes, very big deal.
Yeah. He has to be on everyone's list. I've never even thought about it, to be honest. Ryu, Laura.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look at the fucking character list.
Why, you think Laura's that good, huh? For a top 5?
Well, let me tell you this, okay? Dashio is the super fucking meta player of the year. Like any character that he picks is really complex, really deep, really good. And Dashio's like, he saw Laura and he was like, I'm going to use Laura. And most likely he's not going to go to final round, but he was talking about it like a week ago. Most likely not, though. I'm assuming it's not going to happen. But
good,
yeah,
good. Keep that full home for this one.
Stay home.
Yeah, but I think Laura's really good. I mean, when she's hitting you, that's just scary. Like, of course,
it's scary as hell.
When elbow is blocked, like every other move in this game, like you can find a way to get out of the pressure. But when she's hitting you, like that's legit. She can kill you.
Yeah,
she can kill you. I mean, you have to be a good player to be able to sense what your opponent's next move is going to be, right?
Right. Yeah.
So if you're that player, then Laura's good.
Yeah, you definitely have to guess out of that. If you get hit by the shoulder or the jab bolt, you just have to guess. The next thing you do is just guess.
Yeah. So Nash, Bison, like we're at her mercy, like when she's hitting us, right?
Yeah.
But on the opposite spectrum, she's free on her wake up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's a bit weird because I don't want to get close to her because obviously I can get hit.
Yeah.
But I know she can't do anything, so my way of hitting her is only like via being up close to her, right? So it's a weird dynamic that you have to figure out and balance. Bison. But it's cool because his teleport is cheap. Gotta mention that. Bison is the best, and then after that, 5 seconds later, his teleport is cheap. You gotta mention that.
So who are your top 3, Kim? You're gonna say Chun, Ryu.
Oh yeah, okay. How could I forget Chun? Chun is number 1, absolutely for sure. Like no one's gonna deny that. I'm gonna say that. Absolutely.
I think everyone agrees with that.
Let's see here. Okay, just to make a list and not sit on the fence. Chun, Ryu, Cammy, Laura. Vega can be up there too. But I do think that Vega is a bit simplistic, and he might get figured out later on. But at the moment, yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry. That's like kind of sort of how I feel about Nash. I feel like everyone was like, "Oh my god, this character's so good," and then as the days progress and the game develops, it's like, yeah, I guess he's okay. Yeah, he's all right. You know, like all that stupid moonsault shit is not real, and you know, like overhead's not safe. You know, like a lot of stuff people are kind of piecing together on like why he's not as good as people were legit saying that Nash is the best character in the game. I was like, you are completely out of your mind. He's definitely not the best character in the game by a long shot.
He has a lot of
he has good tools. He does have good tools.
He's very. I don't want to say he's a scrub character, but he's not like a complex character to play. Like,
he's
combos aren't hard. He has overheads that make sense. You know, press forward and strong. Like you're not doing a complex command or anything. Damage is good. Good super amazing V trigger. Like that is basically his reversal, right? Yeah. But I do think that his mobility is a little bit. It's gonna get figured out later on. Yeah, and defense. For sure. Yeah.
This is what I'll tell you, right? Before final release of the game, Nash was considered bottom 2. This was before all the buffs to him. Did you know there was a version where Nash could not combo his moonsault slash at all unless it was counter hit? Oh, it was awful. He was so bad. So that's why he's actually. I think he was in the betas he was super good, right? Because he had a lot of stuff like he could combo crouch short and target combo like standing.
Yeah, that was so good. Crouch short, stand jab, stand medium punch.
That was kind of ridiculous. But now I think he's fair now. I don't think he's top tier at all. I think he's maybe top 10, but that's not saying much. That's just saying everyone is top 10. You know, he's very binary. Like he's either there or there. He doesn't really have really good analogous movement. Like he's not gonna play footsies with you. He's just gonna press buttons or dash away. You know, and his defense is really bad unless he V reversals.
Yep.
So yeah, I could see him falling off. I like playing him. I think he's really fun.
But yeah, I think he's fun to use too.
Yeah, he's really fun. If you like Sagai, I could totally see playing him.
I mean, like, are you for the most part like just slipping in and out, or are you playing a keep away game? Like, what is the style that you're using?
Me?
No, even then, yeah. Even if you go ahead, Joe.
Okay, it honestly depends. And I've had a couple people like actually tell me that my Nash feels different from other Nashes because I feel like a lot of other Nashes, they either want to do one of two things. They're either dashing back and throwing booms, or other ones are just like jumping and pressing buttons. Like I watched Infiltration, I'm like, this guy's going nuts. Like he's going nuts. And then a couple people have mentioned to me that the way that I play Nash is that I kind of do a little bit of both, where I pick my spots pretty well, where I'm like, okay, I'm going to wait for my turn, I'm going to run back, I'm going to, be patient, throw some booms, do some sights, stuff like that. And then, when I see an opening where I can get in, I'll go and kind of, I won't do anything too risky because Nash has not low health, but a little bit, but I think he has 950, so I don't want to give any openings up. But, I'll go in and, throw some frame traps and do a couple things and try to stay plus with regular EX Boom or EX Moonsault and stuff like that. And then I'll back up again and kind of play that, all right, hold on, wait, let me chill for a second and kind of map out my next move. I think I have to be more, more creative in the way that I play, because I feel like every time I have V-Trigger, I use it the same way. And every time I do something else, I'm becoming like textbook, I think, in my own play, and the game is only like 2 weeks old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so but you're just like solidifying how you want to play at the moment.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
That's
true.
Bad, right? Yeah.
That's true.
For you Nash experts out there, is there a way? Okay, obviously V-Trigger, react, jump forward, and stick out an attack. Is there a bait that Nash can do to stop that? And he could like I was thinking that like if I always react with like jump up and do an attack, they can do like, for example, they can V-Trigger horizontally and then get me with some like
it is really hard.
Something.
I was trying.
It's actually hard to react to the V-Trigger. It's pretty difficult.
Yeah.
But I mean that's technically the answer, right?
Yeah. So if
I can't think of anything better to do.
Oh yeah. So if you're the one defending and you're afraid to move, and you see the V-Trigger flash, you hold up forward and press a jab. You'll like 99% either get hit out of the air, or you'll hit him and you won't get comboed, right? But that's like the main thing people need to get used to, defending against Nash.
What if Nash instead
what if he reads that?
Yeah, like he goes back. Can you go backwards? Like if you're jumping forward, like can you go to the right, for example? No, it's not.
No.
Okay, so you can't do anything then.
He really just can't really do anything about that.
And then you made him waste his V-Trigger. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was just thinking, like, down the road, Evil Finals or something, like, I'm going to get hit by some Ultra.
Honestly, Angel hates the way that I use it because I'll just do it. Like, I will straight up just do it, and he's like, yep, this is the classic joke. He goes, yep, that's the way Capcom intend you to use it. He's like,
hey, you do the forward one, right? You do the front end one all the time. It's like 80% success rate. Every time they walk into it, the walk of shame, right? They just walk into your fist.
I'll just be there standing there, and I'll just be like, I'll just
everyone reacts the same way. They walk into it. That shit's so funny.
I'll just press it. It does work good when you're able to throw out an EX Boom, because EX Boom, you can cancel the V-Trigger at any point of the EX Boom.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, it kind of makes you flinch a little bit for a second. The regular Boom, you can't V-Trigger until the whole Boom animation's done. So, but at least when you have the bar, you can kind of set up some weird kind of, iffy things, I guess.
Okay. Top. So he's mid-tier then.
I think so.
I think he's mid-tier.
Mid-tier's not a bad thing.
The most generous I would put him is like bottom upper tier.
Yeah,
like just because he sets the tempo of the match all the time. Like he's the one asking questions like, "What are you gonna do about this? What are you gonna do about this?" And a lot of characters in the game actually have a hard time answering that. Like the grapplers, they have to take some kind of risk. So that's that's the main reason I would give him a bump over traditional characters.
And then whenever Bison does scissor kick him, I just V reversal out of the corner and I'm gone.
Peace.
I'm out.
Can't wait to see you in person, man. Okay, well, before we move on to another person's top 5 list, what do you think about Bison Nash, by the way? I think it's quite a tricky matchup. Like, I feel that, like, I'm chasing you, and then that could lead to my demise. Because I could be running into a frame trap or a throw or something like that. So
that's actually how I learned to play the match. I mean, when the game first came out, I feel like I was kind of like doing the infiltration Nash, where I was just moonsaulting, pressing buttons, and crash medium punch, crash medium punch, crash medium punch, crash medium. Like, I was just going nuts with buttons and stuff. And then I learned how to kind of sort of calm down as the game went on. I think the match might actually be in Nash's favor, only because Bison wants you in the corner. You know, he wants to be plus. And the thing is, a lot of his moves that are plus, I'm just like, okay, he hit me. He can't throw my V reversal because he used a heavy attack. So I'm just like, all right, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? And then I just kind of like what Long said, I just completely reset the tempo. Now I'm running away and I'm throwing booms and he's jumping. And Nash does have a couple of things. Back medium kick completely beats Devil's Reverse. 100%.
Yeah.
No questions asked. When he's in V trigger and does EX head stomp, jump back air throw beats EX head stomp. When he does Devil Reverse inside V trigger, where he goes to the other side, EX moonsault beats that clean. So he does have a lot of answers for a lot of the things that Bison wants to do. And I'll just sit there and wait for Bison to dash. I'm like, oh, he dashed at me, and it's like clearly like an entire second from, okay, he's dashing at me. I'm gonna press down medium punch, and he's gonna walk into my crouch.
Yeah. I mean, Bison has to be more proactive. That's how because he can't do. I mean, unless I have unlimited EX meter, then for sure I can fight from further away. Or I can find a lot of ways to get in, but that's the gamble, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So top 5, top 3.
I think Cammy's. This is in like no order. You know, I think Cammy's very good. I feel like she's the only character where you can block like 2 or 3 normals and then you could still get hit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the cast is like, all right, you block 2 normals and now 9 times out of 10 everything else is going to whiff, or they can just maybe hit you with like a normal. Cammy does like crouch medium punch, and then you move and she hits you with stand fierce. I'm like, you just, or you know, like whatever. She does crouch medium punch, stand fierce. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. She's still in range. You know, her walk speed I think is good, and the fact that we were kind of just talking about, I don't want to say the S word, but the shimmy word. You know, like she plays that game like super well. I think Cammy's very good. I think, I'll be honest, I've only played like 2 or 3 Ryus. I don't know if it's a bad matchup for Ryu. Like, I don't know if Nash might beat Ryu. But I think he's very good. Like, I'm actually very surprised that he's everyone says he's like top 1 or top 2, honestly. I don't think he's bad whatsoever. I would definitely give him top 5, but to hear that people think he's the best character in the game, I'm like, wow. Like, either these guys over here suck, or maybe it's a bad matchup or something. But I would really like to play some serious ass, like high level, extremely competent Ryu. But I do think Ryu's good. I think Cammy's good. I do think Bison is good. I'm sorry, Kim. I think Bison is pretty good.
I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, cool.
Whatever you say. After Chun, I feel like that's the one that's clear cut and dry. That Chun is extremely good. Mm-hmm. So I think Chun, Ryu, Cammy, Bison, and the next one I'm not sure about. I think I'm not sure about Laura. I'm not sure about like Mika. I think they're good, but they're good at what they do. You know what I'm saying? And that whole like. They remind me of like Makoto kind of sort of in Street Fighter 4. Maybe better than them, I'm sorry, better than her, but that same kind of deal where once they get started, you could lose the game. You know, you could 100% lose the game. But I always have trouble picking a fifth. I'm not sure if it's them. I think Ken is really good, actually.
I think Ken's very balanced. So and he seems really fun to play too. So
yeah,
I think I could see a lot of people using Ken as a secondary character down the road. Yeah.
And probably Vega. It would probably be like a toss up between Ken and Vega, maybe, for the last spot for me.
So far, the characters that are neglected from our list are Zangief, Rashid, Nakali, Karen, Fang, Fong, Dulzim. That's weird. Dulzim, like, actually, shit.
That's what's awesome about this game, right? It's really hard.
Yeah, it's really hard. It's really extremely hard.
No one can tell you for sure, you know.
Yeah, it's extremely hard because now that I think I totally forgot about Karen. I think Karen.
See, you can make a case for everybody, really.
Yeah. No, this is the thing. Karen and Cammy, if you're a really good player, then your Karen and Cammy is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
I think I've told Long about this already, but Cammy's like, she's really basic. Like, she's not necessarily really like fun to play either, because her approach is like very like linear.
Yeah, it's very straightforward. Yeah. It's very Cammy.
It's nothing like it's nothing you haven't really seen in past Street Fighter games.
Mm-hmm.
But goddamn, if you can read your opponent, if you can never miss her easy ass combos, if you have a good read using her V skill, like you're gonna be really scary. And those Cammys are the ones that are like really hard to beat. I feel the same with Karen. Like scrubs that pick Karen, they just do overhead from full screen away and whatever, right? Like they're nothing to you guys, right? So yeah. But it's definitely fun that everyone's list is different. But so are we saying that because I mean Nakali has a good argument too. I mean she has command grab, good damage, -2, which is the magical number in this game.
Even with all that, I would actually say Nakali is the worst character in the game.
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
Just because I can't think of anyone else. I think Nakali is the worst. Who else?
How about Fang?
That Birdie.
Fang or Birdie?
Fang is probably better. Come on, Fang. I mean, just thinking about the potential of Fang's annoyingness. I think he's better than those characters.
Dude, I cannot believe you're saying this. This is
No, I can't believe I'm saying it either. I actually like playing Nakali, but I'm like, when I thought about it more, I was like, hey, he's probably the worst. Like he has a.
You think all right here like
he beat Arturo Sanchez, okay? Yesterday.
Okay. We kind of think Rashid is the worst character. It's like,
are you serious? What? You're just trolling me.
The same reaction I said. What?
What?
No, that's cool though. I mean, that's actually crazy. Like, everyone has a different idea of what's actually good.
It's like Nakali and Fang over here.
Wow.
As the bottom tier characters.
Yeah, the two worst characters.
I think Rashid is like super annoying. Like I think Rashid is somehow more annoying than El Fuerte. Like
I can see that.
Never. That'll never happen, dude.
No, yeah.
I hate that character.
Well, I mean, like you played Sagat, so you had to deal with his.
Oh my god.
His
you had to guess. You're extra guessy.
Yeah, but Rashid makes everybody guess.
Kind of.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad because if you know what he's doing, then you don't have to guess that much. It's not as bad as like Laura in your face.
Oh yeah.
Oh, definitely not. That's how Rashid's bottom tier, according to Joe.
I want to hear this.
Don't listen to me. Listen to the guy that wrote the guide, please.
No, see, you can make an argument for that too. I can totally see that, but it's just.
But honestly, I do think a lot of it comes down to the lack of experience and like what each region has. You know what I'm saying? There is a Rashid over here that's pretty good, and then there's a guy that uses Fong pretty well. So I think it's just based on our experience, and in 6 months, man, I'm pretty sure we'll have a nice like all right, maybe these characters are good and these characters are kind of sort of lacking. But in the meantime, while the game is developing, I think Capcom did a really good job at making us or allowing us to have this conversation where you're saying, what the hell are you talking about? And I'm saying, no, what the hell are you talking about? You know, it's cool. So it's they definitely did a great job, man. So
I think there's one thing that a lot of people aren't really doing, probably because they're not used to it yet, but the gaps between frame traps that every character uses, like there's a lot of frame traps that people are doing that can get interrupted by 3-frame moves. And of course, in this game, it's not easy to interrupt. I mean, it's not hard to interrupt it either. I think that's going to be happening a lot at high-level play real soon. There's a lot of frame traps people are using that aren't real, and they just don't know. Yeah.
That's actually why I switched my... I do with Nash, instead of doing crouch medium punch, I do crouch medium punch, back medium kick now. Because I figured out that a three frame jab might actually get between that.
Yeah.
So, the back medium kick actually stops that. So,
it's trying to condition faster, right?
Yeah, it's 5 frames,
Yeah.
Let's give Capcom props on their new reversal wake up option, what's it called? Their feature that's now in the game, where like the
leniency.
No, the computer will stick out at the fastest.
Yeah. You mean the training mode option, the record wake up option?
It's so good.
Yeah, no, I told you. I told you that shit is so sick. The guard one too is really good.
Yes, yeah. You know what's really weird? Why they haven't? I don't know why they haven't done this yet. Because it's common sense. Like, you know, when you're recording like a certain sequence, like. Yeah. And then, of course, like, you want to have the dummy blocking, obviously.
Oh, yeah. Like, you can't do that yet, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's, like, it's kind of common sense for good players, but I guess it's not. I guess people don't really want it since they're not really saying it that much. But, I mean, you guys want that for sure, right? But when you're, like, testing out, like a block sequence or something, and you're hitting someone, it's totally different. The frames are off now, right? So, I mean, you just have to, like, time it somehow with your...
Yeah, you just have to put it, like, you just have to imagine it, right? You just imagine it while you're doing it, but...
Yeah, I think that should be included down the road. Sure. All right, Joe, I think this is it, because we don't have anything else to talk about.
We did it?
I think so. Unless
we did.
Want to talk about Geef Walking 720. Our last thing on the list.
Oh, yeah, that's cheap. That's definitely cheap.
I mean, it's cheap. It's cheap, but it's not tech. It's just like doing a 720.
Yeah, fuck Geef. Fuck the stupid character. Delete this character. Fuck.
Have you played Snake Eyes Online?
I have not played Snake Eyes Online. No.
I do see room for there being like he's just gonna sneak up into the tiers somehow. I do see that's possible. And maybe this walking 720 thing is a thing that starts it off or something. But his V trigger, his super, I do think that there's potential there.
Yeah, I don't think, and you know, here we go again arguing about the top 5. Like, I'm sure he's going to be top 5 on someone's list.
Yeah,
I actually think Snake even said that he thinks Geef might be top 5 now.
Yeah,
I feel like I might have heard that somewhere, but you know, I don't think he's bad. I think he has all the tools he might need for the game. You know what I'm saying? Like with his V skill, being able to parry stuff. Like I was watching him play that Nash player. Now I'm like, he's really just eating Nash's normals and fucking scooping them like at free will. I'm like, wow, this is kind of crazy. So yeah, I don't know. I think he has what he needs to be good and actually compete with the rest of the cast. So I do see him, like you said, kind of climbing soon and, you know, being someone's top 5.
I would just like there to like I want people to stop feeling sorry for grapplers and be like, let's give them like more assistance on getting closer. Like
I hate this design. Like I hate this like so much. Like all right, their weakness should be projectiles, but let's give them some way to get over projectiles. Like, what the fuck? Stop it! No, stop giving them ways over projectiles. Like he shouldn't be able to parry shit. God damn it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, grapplers, they get sympathy all day. Like,
I know.
Like
I know.
something happened, like they're all orphans or something. Like it's all good. Like it's okay, man. But Bison, fuck Bison, man. God damn it. He
Hey, he can teleport.
He
He's a teleport.
Yeah, he's got a sick teleport, man.
He's got a cape.
Don't worry.
He's got a sick teleport.
He's got purple shit coming out of his hands when he does move.
Yeah. Dude, his wind pose is sick. He goes like this.
Yeah, dude, he fixes his hair. That's sick, dude. He fixes his hair, man. That's gangster.
Top 5. Top 5.
That's top 5.
Top 5 fucking wind pose. All right. Thanks, guys, for tuning into the Jump In podcast. Just before we sign out, I want you guys to just let you guys know that we have our podcast now uploaded on iTunes, SoundCloud, and YouTube, of course. Please, I'll include the links down below. And subscribe and follow to those. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks, Joe, for coming.
You're welcome, guys. Yeah, of course, man. Thank you.
Yeah,
guys
thanks
for
a lot.
Seriously. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
You're welcome.
It was good talking to you again.
Don't be a stranger. And I'll see you
Never.
again, hopefully.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Later, guys.
Later.
Good night, guys.